What happens when a movie tries to outdo the most banned film in history? In 1981, Cannibal Ferox promised to be banned in 31 countries, and in many places, it actually was. This wasn't just a horror movie, it was an all-out bloodbath that shocked censors around the world. Directed by Italian exploitation master Umberto Lenzi, Cannibal Ferox was released in the wake of the equally disturbing Cannibal Holocaust. But while that film was a grim critique of media and violence, Cannibal Ferox leaned hard into sensationalism. It's a story about 3 New Yorkers who venture into the Amazon to disprove the myth of cannibalism. Spoiler alert, they fail horribly. The film features brutal scenes of torture, dismemberment, animal killings, and graphic violence that pushed censors over the edge. A man is castrated, a woman is hooked and suspended by her breasts, and multiple animals are killed on screen, all of it presented with gruesome detail. In Colombia, siblings Rudy, Gloria, and their friend Pat prepare for a journey into the rainforest. They plan to prove Gloria's theory that cannibalism is a myth. The trio encounters a drug dealer named Mike and his business partner, Joe. Joe is badly wounded. Mike explains that cannibals attacked them. Gloria goes missing at night, and Rudy finds a native village while looking for her. Due to Joe's injuries, the travelers stay in the nearly deserted village. Mike seduces the naive Pat. In a cocaine-fueled rage, he encourages Pat to kill a native girl. She is unable to do it, so Mike kills the girl himself. In his dying moments, Joe reveals that he and Mike were responsible for the cannibals' aggression. They came to the region to exploit the natives for emeralds and cocaine, taking advantage of their trust in white men. One day, while high on cocaine, Mike brutally tortured and killed their native guide in full view of the tribe. A badly charred body, previously believed to be that of a different guide, is this native. Mike kidnapped a native girl to lead them out of the jungle, but the outsiders were followed and attacked. After the murder of the native girl, the cannibals finally snap and hunt the outsiders. Joe dies of his wounds, and his body is found and cannibalized by the natives, in full view of Rudy and Gloria, hiding from the natives. Mike and Pat abandon the others, but all are captured by the natives and forced into a cage. The prisoners are forced to watch Mike as he is tortured, beaten, including having his penis sliced off with a large machete-like knife, and then eaten by a native villager. The natives transport their prisoners to another village, but Rudy manages to escape. He is caught in a booby trap in the jungle, and his bleeding wounds attract piranhas. He begs the natives to help him. The natives shoot him with a poisoned dart, and he dies instantly in front of everyone. Pat and Gloria are put in a hole in the ground. Mike is placed in a separate cage. A native man, whom Pat had saved from Mike's aggression, lowers a rope into the hole so the women can escape. Mike digs out of the cage, chases the man away, and cuts the rope, preventing the woman from escaping. Mike flees into the jungle, where he tries to attract the attention of a search and rescue plane, but he is recaptured. The natives sever one of his hands and drag him back to the village. The search plane lands, but the natives tell the rescuers that the outsiders' canoes capsized in the river and crocodiles ate them. As the search team leaves, Pat is bound, stripped to the waist, and the natives run hooks through her breasts to be hung by them. Gloria can only watch as Pat dies, a slow and painful death. Meanwhile, Mike's head is locked in a crude contraption, and the top of his skull is cut off so that the natives can eat his exposed brain. During the night, the sympathetic native returns and frees Gloria. He guides her through the jungle but falls victim to one of the natives' booby traps. Gloria eventually encounters a pair of trappers who take her to safety. Instead of telling the true story, she recounts the natives' lie about the others being eaten by crocodiles. Gloria, deeply disturbed by her experiences, returns to civilization. She publishes a book titled Cannibalism, End of a Myth, which lies to support her theory and covers up the events of her ordeal. Censorship boards didn't just hesitate, they outright banned the film. In the UK, Cannibal Ferox was placed on the Video Nasties list and remained banned until 2000. Norway, Australia, Germany, Iceland, and New Zealand all refused to screen or distribute it. In some countries, even the censored versions were deemed too graphic. The biggest outrage came from the film's use of real animal cruelty, something that got it banned or heavily cut in nearly every region outside Italy. The film's tagline, "Banned in 31 countries," became part of its infamy. Today, Cannibal Ferox is considered a classic of grindhouse and exploitation cinema. While many viewers find it completely unwatchable, others see it as a product of a wild, lawless era of filmmaking, when anything, no matter how extreme, could be thrown on screen in the name of horror. Director Umberto Lenzi later admitted that the film was made in direct competition with Cannibal Holocaust, and intentionally leaned into shock value. The result, one of the most banned and debated horror movies of all time. Was Cannibal Ferox art, exploitation, or just straight-up sadism? Either way, it became a cult legend by crossing lines most films wouldn't even dare approach. And decades later, it's still one of the most disturbing films ever made. Follow or subscribe the channel to uncover more banned horrors the world tried to erase.